The Model Home project is a full-scale experiment where we built 6 houses in 5 countries over 3 years. There's a challenge for buildings because they consume 40% of the complete energy consumption in the industrialized world. You can say that one of the main points of sustainable construction today is that we should be fossil-free. We should make use of renewable energies. We, however, also have to focus on the fact that we have our health. Being fossil-free and not having a sufficient status of health will not be a satisfying solution. What we have learned so far from the monitorings and measurements that have been performed is that there is a difference between the theory and the practice. And it is necessary to ensure a bridge of dialogue to close the gap which is existing between the theory and the practice, to improve the theory and the practice in the future. The key factor is, if you want to take something forward to other projects, is to focus on how the people are using the house and not relying too much on the theoretical models on if the family is having a comfort temperature of 20 degrees, the house will be performing like this. We can already see from the first houses and the first monitorings and outputs now that the actual output will mean that we will have to revise and rethink the benchmark and then as well the yardsticks. The family has, for instance, used a product in the house many more times than any of the engineers could ever have imagined, was what he said himself. They wanted a different degree of heating comfort. They wanted 23 degrees. In the original assumption is 20 degrees, which is the common thing that you do in Denmark, where the house is placed. You assess 20 degrees, as you also do in most other countries. The key focus of sustainable buildings of the future is to keep the goal of well-being of the users in mind. If you compare to a car, where you are going on a travel in a car, it is where you are going what is important. The amount of fuel that the car is using on the way to go there is an important factor, but it is an instrument. The key thing is the goal and where you are going.